All right, well, the video you're about to see, it shows me being inducted into my college's honor society. It shows pictures and videos of me graduating from college. It shows some videos through different parts of some of my instructors from the college and some of my classmates from the college, all just kind of talking about me and talking about our experience together. So um, what I wanted to say is, if someone would have told me years ago that I would not be graduating college until I was 36, I would have been like, well, what the hell gonna take so long? And what happened was I was enrolled in college when I was maybe 18, and I was in college, and then I eventually had to drop. What happened was I was really involved in a church. There was a holiness church. They had a lot of revivals, and I was preaching and witnessing a lot. And so I couldn't even concentrate on school anymore. It was like just what I was doing with the church was just taking over a lot. And then the pastor at that time, he was saying, oh, well, you're in school to be a teacher, but you're already a teacher of God's word. It's not like you really have to be. So he actually discouraged a lot of us that were in that church at that time for even going to college, and saying all you need is God and all that kind of stuff, right? So I dropped out. And then I ended up being my husband. We had more kids, and so with that, I thought I couldn't go back because I wanted to go back, but I was focusing so much on work because I needed to make sure I had a good income to support the family. So I thought, oh, I'm never going to be able to go back because like I have to focus on work, work, work. Who has time for work, family, and school? Well, fast forward so many, and then at some points I did try to eventually get back in, and they were asking for so much paperwork from previous schools, and they were asking for me to do so much, and I was like, this is really a hard process. It was really extremely hard to get back in. Then I had some student loans that had defaulted, so they were like, well, you got to take care of that before you can ever get back in school. I thought, well, I'm probably never getting back in school then. So all these roadblocks hindered me from what my heart's desire was to finish and get my degree. Even though the job I've been consistently promoted, they don't require degrees. So that was something for me, something that I wanted to do. And so what happened is during the pandemic, I realized we were able to work from home. And that's when I realized, like, well, I can actually take a few classes now. And I told myself, I don't care what the college tells me I need to give them, what I need to get, I'm going to give them everything they need. I'm going to get back in. I don't care how hard they make it to get back in. I'm going to get back in. So I did whatever they asked for, got whatever they needed to them. Student loans cleared that up to where it wasn't in default, and I got back in. And so when I got back in, I only took 2 classes because I was nervous. I was like, you know what? I haven't been in college in so long. It was at that point it was 10 plus years I had been out, maybe even 15 years I had been out of college. And so I thought, I don't need to take on several classes. I want to make sure I set myself up for success. So I only signed up for 2 classes. I made straight A's in both those classes. Literally every assignment was either 90 or 100. So I thought, wow, okay, maybe it's just beginner's luck. The next semester I took 5 classes, all 100s, all A's. Again, every class I ever passed with A's. So I ended up having a scholarship because my degree is early childhood education. So there was a scholarship. If that was your major, they were paying all your tuition, all your fees, all your books. I hadn't had to pay anything out of pocket. But I'm saying all this to let you know what my journey was like, how it took me years to get back in and to knock it out. And when I got in, I was like, you know what? I'm going to just knock it out this time. I'm going full speed. I didn't take no semesters off. All year long, year round in college. Very long nights on getting my work done because I'm working full time, and then as soon as I get off, I'm going hours on schoolwork because sometimes one assignment can take 3-4 hours, and I was in multiple classes with multiple assignments. So I would get off work sometime get off work at 5:30, right? So 9 to 5:30 was work. and we were still in the office at the time. So I would get off at 5:30, have to get across town to college, because some of my classes were in person only. It wasn't an online option. I would have to get across town by 6:30. So get off at 5:30. It take you about 15 minutes to get out the building to the car. So then I have to get in the car, rush across town to class, get straight into class. Now you're in class to 8:30. Now I live 30 minutes from the school. So I'm getting home around 9-ish. Now, if nobody ain't cook, if nobody ain't clean, I'm doing all of that, then do school work. Do you hear me? Determination. Very driven. You have to be on it. If you're gonna go for it, I want everyone to know that you can do it. I feel like limiting beliefs are real. If you feel like you can't do something, you're not gonna do it. That's what I feel like happened. When I finally made my mind, I don't care what I got to do, I'm gonna get my degree over with. That's when it happened. Straight A's and done it to the honor society, and all while working full-time, wife, mom, everything. So here's the video. I'll go ahead and start it now. I talked too long. Thanks for watching.
It is my pleasure to welcome you into the Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society and the lively fellowship of scholars it affords. I salute you for your accomplishment. I charge you to explore always for truth and to dedicate yourselves to the cultivation of the well-reasoned life, a prelude to service and honor. You are being inducted into a scholarly fellowship which embraces two-year colleges, not only of your own state, but of the nation and the world. This fellowship is Phi Theta Kappa and your chapter is Phi Lambda. After induction, you will find amongst the members an atmosphere of scholarship to which you must give of yourself in order that the organization may be meaningful to you.
We light the torch, symbolic of knowledge, which is the servant of wisdom, which dwells with prudence and leads in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment.
We offer to you the white rose, typifying purity and beauty of life, with its white buds signifying intellectual associations. I give you this rose as a symbol of our newly formed intellectual friendship.
This is the emblem of Phi Theta Kappa. It consists of a golden slab, keyed at the top and bottom. The golden field, like the escutcheon of our coat of arms, refer to the golden opportunities that abound on every hand for society folk to evidence their culture and perform good works. Since gold is the most noble of metals, it shall have further significance of our society, for it shall represent the nobility attained by those who achieve intellectual leadership. Across the slab, you will observe a black band. It represents the three ideals that band us together and the cultural self-control that is the necessary foundation for true wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Shining through the black enamel background are the three Greek letters, phronemon, thumos, and katharotes. These are the initials of the three mystic Greek words meaning wisdom, aspiration, and purity.
Behind the band is a wreath, on the one side composed of oak leaves and on the other laurel. The oak leaves stand for stability and strength of character, as symbolized by the sturdy oak. The graceful curling leaves of the laurel signify achievement and success, all attributes for membership in our society.
Above the band is a representation of the head of Athena, the goddess of learning. At the base appear the mystic Greek letters meaning light, the light of knowledge, and the learning, the common ideal for members of Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. This badge stands as a symbol for the high idealism of our organization and membership of our selected group.
The purpose of which is to foster a spirit of devotion to study and the scholarly ideals among its members, and whose principles are embodied in wisdom, aspiration, and purity. Now that the standards and ideals of this organization have been fully revealed to you, you come to complete the pledge, which admits you into complete fellowship. Inductees, please stand and repeat after me. I think you all have your pledge cards. I state your name. Do solemnly promise on this 21st day of November to uphold the standards of Phi Theta Kappa and to make this object and aim foremost in my mind. And I do solemnly pledge allegiance to my fellow members and promise to aid them in all worthy endeavors.
Let me first say congratulations, great accomplishments, and thank you, Dr. Hill. As we begin this evening, I'd like to share with you a brief history of Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa was established by Missouri presidents at two-year colleges in 1918. In 1929, the American Association of Community Colleges recognized Phi Theta Kappa as the official honor society for two-year colleges. Phi Theta Kappa International Honor Society serves to recognize and encourage the academic achievement of two-year college students and provide opportunities for individual growth and development through honors, leadership, and service programming. Today, Phi Theta Kappa is the largest honor society in American higher education with more than 2 million members and 1,200 chapters located in the 50 states in the United States, U.S. territories, Canada, and Germany. Our Phi Theta Kappa chapter of Phi Theta Kappa at CPCC, our Phi Lambda chapter, of Phi Theta Kappa at CPCC, was established in 1970 and is celebrating 48 years of leadership, fellowship, scholarship, and service to our community. This semester, we are inducting over 220 students from CPCC. Congratulations to all of you.
Caitlin Watson. Jalil Jabber. Tanika Zeigler. David Bardsley. Sorry. Pablo Garces. Juan Mesa Moreno. Antoine Chang. Jesse Wall. Brittany Moore. Michelle App. Paige Crawford.
So two of my classmates will tell you how I was as a student or in class with them.
Okay, so
Trinity
Tanika,
and Keisha.
okay, so the thing I can tell you about Tanika is that she is on it, like, and she not gonna let nobody get caught slipping, even the teachers. And so she asks a lot of questions, even when they don't like it. So Yeah.
I second. But she was fun, and
Yeah.
she asked questions that some others may not.
Yeah.
Was confident enough to ask. So we
Yes.
all was informed by her question.
Yeah.
But she's fun.
Yeah,
I met a
fun.
new friend. Hopefully we
Very
stay
nice.
in touch.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, this is one of my instructors from college, and the class I had with her is the class you have to pass. It's one of those classes you have to pass or you cannot get your degree. So it is a lot that we have to do in that class, but she's going to share anything that she wants about how I was as a student in her class.
All right, hey, my name is Dr. Dawkins, or Dr. D, and yes, I had Tanika in class, and you grew, should I say she or you?
You can say she or
She, okay.
whatever.
All right, she grew a lot. I could tell that she's very passionate about what she's doing, that she really loved the children, and she really wanted to make an impact with her students. So, started off a little rocky, I was like, okay. But it didn't take long to see that she was going to be one of the good ones, so to speak. She worked hard. She developed great relationships with her students. The people she worked with spoke highly of her. They would tell me stuff, and it was all positive, all growth, progress, effort, perseverance. And it was obvious that the students really appreciated her leadership, her support, her instruction, and she's, it's in your heart. So I look forward to seeing you get higher degrees. I look forward to seeing you make a strong impact on your students and helping them to become good people, good citizens, in addition to learning and development and growth and all that good stuff. So keep doing a good job, keep inspiring people, keep working hard, keep being reflective, and you have great things in your future. A lot of good things are to come, so I'm proud of you and good work.
Thank you. Just saying. Hello. So this is one of our instructors at the college, and I had her class not too long ago. So she's going to share how I was as a student there.
Hello. So I had a wonderful time in creative activities. It was a pleasure to see your creativity and your excitement for the class. I loved your dedication that you had. And I love that you just looked out for everybody in the class. So I'm sure that you'll be able to take that with you and create a sense of community in your classrooms, which is very, very important. So yes, I'm going to miss you, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you. All right, so here is my advisor from the college, and she'll share how I was because I would reach out quite often. So
I'm Haley. I'm an academic advisor for early childhood. Never a dull moment, energetic, always able to communicate, on top of everything going on, ready to graduate. And I'm so grateful that I got to see her to the end of her graduation, and we're hoping that we can get her part of our team here at CP and Early Childhood.
Yes.
Tika for instructor.
Thank you. Okay, so my favorite teacher is going to share some things about me from the college, like how I was in her class. This is my favorite teacher the whole time I've been here.
Oh. Let me say that I was always impressed with how organized Tanika was and remains to be, and how much she kept me on track with her questions. They were just so thoughtful, and she's just was always in class with a smile and ready to learn, and she was connecting things from class to class, and just to see those aha moments was why we teach, why I teach. And I wish you the best.
Hello, so this is one of the instructors at the college. She's also over the scholarship that I've been in, so she's going to say a few things about me. Yeah.
Tanika, we are so proud of you and your accomplishments. We are looking forward to the great work that you're going to continue to do, not only with your family, but also in our community. We need your passion. We need your advocacy. We need you to just be who you are at a greater level. Please take everything that you have learned and share it with us with Strive so that you can go out there and strive even more. We love you. We're proud of you, and rock up. So I'm in line. It's a long line behind me for us. Of course, we got here early, so we're in the front. But I want to show you some of the honors I have. This pen is for a scholarship I had. This stole is for me being in the Honor Society. This is for another scholarship I had. This is for being in the Honor Society, being inducted into the Honor Society. This is because my GPA was high. It was like 3.96. This, that one goes with the other one for the scholarship. And this one is for me being a veteran. All right, here is one of my instructors. She is over the honors program, so she's going to say something about me as a student.
Hello, I'm Whitney. I'm Tanika's advisor for Phi Theta Kappa Honor Society. Tanika was a really great member. She really brought a lot to the organization, whether it was ideas for us to do service or ways that we can fellowship. She was always the one that would always come to the meeting with ideas, and I love her so much for that, and I just wish her the very best, and congratulations.
recognized. Thank you.
Tanika Ziegler. Jahia Lorena Hahn. Tanika Ziegler. Diana Corinne Johnson. Trinity R. Sanford. Keisha E. Rayner. Jasmine D. Chapley. Alyssa Paige Garland. Tatum D. Grace. Khalil Rogers. Nikhail Yasmin Davis. Molly Klein. Ava Elizabeth Humphreys. Chantel Belk. Reina Antonia Geisler. Samuel L. Hall.
This is something my sister sent me. It says inside this bracelet, she believed she could, so she did. And it has a cap, and it has 2023, and there's this little bag and this stuff inside, and it's very true. I believed I could, and I did. This is perfect.